Very warm good morning, guys, and I welcome you all. In today's video, we are going to talk about the guidelines for the conduct of the Term 1 theory and practical examination, that is for class 10th and 12th. As soon you know that from next month 15 date, your Term 1 examination of CBSE is going to start. So what will be the guidelines and what will be the way of conducting it, that we are going to discuss in this video. So let's move ahead. Okay, so first have a look at the special scheme of assessment. Okay, it says that academic session is divided into the two parts, that is term 1 and term 2. Okay, and that will cover, each term will cover 50% of your syllabus, and term 1 examination will be start from your 15th November 2021, that is your next month. Okay, and the term 2 exam will be in the March or April 2022. Okay, and the board will conduct the examination at the each end of each term on the basis of bifurcated syllables, means whatever the syllable has been divided, on the basis of that the examination will be conducted. We talk about the term 1 examination for class 10 and 12 year. So regional or the skill subjects exams will start with effect from 15 November. Okay, that is only almost 114 subjects are there for class 12th and 75 subjects for class 10th. Okay, and when we talk about this major subject exam, so that will commence or the start from 24th November. Major subject, main subjects. Okay, regarding the minor subject, the CBSE will make a group of the schools offering these subjects, and thus more than one paper would be conducted by CBSE in the schools on a day. So that is in the case of the minor subject. As far as the minor subject is concerned, so more than one exam can be there, like that minor subject, your drawing, art, or this kind of subject, right? Physical education, etc. All examination will be conducted in the offline mode only. See, this is important here. It will not be any online mode, but this will be offline mode. And it says that date sheet of the examination of both class 10 and class 12 will be issued on 18/10/2021, which is already issued now, and I'm sure you all must have that date sheet. If you don't have, then I will make a video of it and upload it on that. Now, if you look at the term 1 examination for the class 10 and 12 year, so OMR sheet will be available on cloud, okay, means on internet, to be downloaded from there. Okay, question paper to be printed in the school only. All right, only the OMR sheet will be provided. Okay, that will be via internet, that will be provided, and question paper will be printed in a school. Exam center will be your own school, whichever school you are going. Encrypted question papers will be sent to school in log in ID or exam center in the morning. Okay, all the schools will receive the question paper in the morning. All the facilities of the exemptions as provided earlier for CWSN will continue in this examination also. And we talk about the examination duration, so exam will be of 90 minutes and reading time will be given to the student, that is of 20 minutes. That is completely MCQ type questions in the term 1. Okay, all the questions will be MCQ type only. Each question will carry equal marks and candidate will get option to solve it. Further, it says the CBSE will conduct the workshops for observers and city coordinators on downloading OMR and appointment of evaluators. Okay, observers will be present in the school from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Okay, this is the timing for the observers. Okay, 7:30 to 5 p.m. As per COVID-19 protocol, 12 students sitting arrangement is to be done in the one room. Okay, so maximum how many students can sit in one room is 12 students. Now, center having the strength of 500 students. If supposing any school center is having 500, so one observer, okay, more than 500 students, two observers will be there. City coordinators will appoint observers and change observers in between as per the need request. The candidate's final score of exam will be calculated on the basis of the performance in both term 1 and term 2. So here is one important thing, that you will not get your final result immediately after term 1. Okay, your actual result you will get after completing both the term 1 as well as term 2. Okay, means at the end of term 2 only you will get. Alright, if you have completed both the terms, then only. Now further it says it is compulsory for the students of classes 10 and 12 to appear in the term 1 exam to be conducted by CBSE. Marks of this exam will be considered by CBSE at the time of declaration of CBSE class 10 and 12 final result, that will be declared in the month of April or May. It also says that after conduct of term 1 examination, Result will be declared in the form of marks scored. It is clearly mentioned that no student will be put in pass, compartment or essential repeat category after the term 1. Means this will not, you will not be judged as a pass or compartment or essential repeat in term 1. Okay, that can take place after term 2 only. Next we have evaluation of OMR sheet. So evaluation by teachers will start on the same day. Means teacher will start checking that on the same day, and timing for evaluation of this will be 1:40 p.m. to 4 p.m. The evaluator has to only upload number of correct answers, that how many correct answers are there. For example, if somebody has done the 20 answers, so that 20 answers will be uploaded. Answers key will be available by 1:30 p.m. Teachers of any subject can check the OMR sheet. And so, see, this is the important thing here. It is not like that if you are a science teacher, so you have to teach the science paper only. No, it is not like that, because these are just correct answers will be there. You are going to have the answer key of it. You have to simply tick that, right? Circle one, which is the correct answer, right? So that any subject teacher can check any paper here. All details of the students will be already filed in the OMR sheet. Only question paper set has to be filled in by the student. Okay, the details of the students will already filled in the OMR sheet. See, so they don't have to write anything in the OMR sheet, right? As far as the name, roll number, etc. is concerned, only they will write in the question paper. And calculation of the marks will be done by the CBSE only. Now, 5 circles will be provided in the OMR sheets. How many circles? 5 are there. A student should write the correct option, A, B, C, D, etc. whatever is there. Okay, and then darken the oval also. Now, for example, if A is the correct option, the student will write A and darken the oval for A also. Means you have to write also, and you have to circle that A option. Means that where the A is mentioned in that your OMR sheet. So for that you need to have the handful of practice before, especially those who have never given any exam in the OMR sheet. Here it says the handwritten answers will be final in the case of the answer does not tally with the darkened circle. So handwritten answer will consider the final answer there. If 20 questions are to be attempted out of 25, the student will completely strike off the putting by putting a line on the unattempted 5 question. Supposing if the options are there and which question you have not attempted in that option, okay, so that you have to completely check out, or you have to completely cross that this one you have not done that. Evaluation will be done in the center of exam, and OMR sheets are to be sent to the CBSE by 5 p.m. the same day. So means the day, supposedly you are given your exam on the 15th date, so on the 15th date only, by the time 5 p.m. your OMR sheet will reach to the CBSE. Further we talk about the practical exams, that what will be the process of conducting the practical exam in this examination. So term will be conducted by the school only, and term 2 will be conducted by CBSE. Alright, so term 1 will not be a problem as far as the practical is concerned, but in term 2 you are going to have the outside invigilator, or you may be sent to some other center for giving the examination, because that will be conducted by CBSE term 2-1, okay, not the term 1. Now further say the details of the internal assessment for the class 9 and 10. The subject with theory of 80 marks, okay, for all major subject, 10 marks for each term, okay, there is total 20 marks. And now this, the periodic test, that will be of the 3 marks. 3 periodic tests in each subject in year. Okay, a school can conduct 1 in term 1, 2 in term 2, and vice versa. And portfolios, 2 marks to be maintained in term 2. Multiple assessment, that will be of the 2 marks. Multiple assessment embedded in classroom pedagogy may include the role play, quiz, group discussion, concept map, blog, recitation, debate, skit, art and sport, integrated activity, etc. Subject enrichment activities, that will be of the 3 marks. That activities to include your ASL, assessment of speaking and listening, practical work, your art integrated learning projects, etc. Okay, if you look for the class 9 and 10, theory part of it, the subject with theory of 70 marks, 15 marks for each term, total 30 marks, like home science, element of business, and elements of bookkeeping, etc. Subject with theory 30 marks, that will be 35 marks for each. Okay, subject with theory of 50 marks, 25 marks for each term, total 50 marks. and is given that the detail, for detail you can refer to the CBSE academic.nic.in. There you will get the complete detail of. Now if you look at the subject with the multiple practical components, the subject with internal assessment practical of 20 marks, a subject like your mathematics, one is there, that is 041 code, and another one is the applied mathematics with 241 code. So term 1 and in mathematics with 041, term 1 and term 2, periodic test 05 marks, activity file record plus term and assessment of one activity, and viva will be of your 5 marks. Now in applied mathematics term 1, project work, that is of the 5 marks, term and presentation viva is of 5 marks, and term 2, performance of practical and record is 5 marks, term and test of one practical plus viva, that is of 5 marks. For class 11th and 12th, if you look at these subjects like your physics, chemistry, biology, biotechnology, psychology, geography, computer science, and physical education, if you look at this subject, so here we have the practical work that is of 30 marks in term 1 as well as in term 2, is 30 marks each term. Now a 15 marks practical as detailed in the curriculum would be conducted under the supervision of the subject teacher or internal examination, or in case if it is lockdown, okay, school remain closed due to the pandemic situation, okay. So in case the situation of the lockdown that continues until November December 2021, a pen and paper assessment on the basis of syllables for a practical for the first term carrying a weightage of 15 marks would be conducted at the end of the term 1 at the school level, and marks would be submitted by the schools to the board. Now term 2, if you look at the term 2, same process here. A 15 marks practical would be conducted under the joint supervision of the board appointed external and internal examiners. Okay. And in case of pandemic, in case of situation of lockdown or pandemic, that is continues, means this remains beyond December 2021, then again a pen paper exam will be conducted, practical kind of things will be conducted, and the weightage of 10 marks and viva for the 5 marks would be conducted at the end of the term 1 then. Here we are talking about a subject with the project work like your social science, economics, business studies, sociology, etc. Okay. So if you look at the subject with the project work is divided into the two, that term 1 will be of 20 marks and term 2 will be of your 30 marks. Alright. So let's see. It said there would be only one project for the session. The project work would be divided into two parts, that is the term 1 that is of 10 marks and term 2 that is also of 10 marks. Okay. And if you look at this subject called entrepreneurship, so there would be only one project for the session. The project work is divided again same. Term 1 will be of 15 and term 2 will be of the 15, because this will be of your what we call it the 30 marks and this will be of 20 marks. That's why. Now here come with the language subject like Hindi, English, Sanskrit, etc. So the subject with the assessment of listening and speaking skill, that is we call it ASL, right? So for that if we see here, so these subjects are divided, listening and your speaking skill. This thing, okay, is divided into the two, term 1 as well as in term 2. So first we look at the term 1. So it says the scenario 1 is this, that if it is possible to conduct a personal assessment of listening and speaking skill, 10 marks will be done in the person by internal examiner. Okay, this scenario 1 means when there is no pandemic situation. But if there is a pandemic situation, then scenario 2 will be applicable if the school remain closed. So in that case, assessment of listening of speaking skill will be done online by internal examiner. In both the cases, internal examiner there, but in the first scenario, it is done personally. In second scenario, it is done online. Now, if you look at the term 2 here, so assessment of the project and viva based on the project work will be jointly done by external examiner we have, not the internal but external, okay, and internal examiner will also be there, so both will conduct, that will 10 marks, okay. The project can be in the form of a neighborhood survey, role play, performance, okay, individual or the group, etc., online or in person or situation allows. Students shall submit a project report, 5 marks, and viva 5 marks shall be conducted by external examiner. Okay, now we talk about the other subjects, like what is going to happen with the other subjects here, right? So for the other subject, for the class 9, 11 and 12, term 1 and term 2, the internal come practical work of 35 marks in each term. Okay, the total it will be 70. Term 1 is having 35 marks and term 2 is 35. So that is for the other subject. In both the terms, the practical will be conducted either online, in both terms, or in person. Okay, if situation allows. Means if there is no pandemic, then you have to give this practical in person, and if it is a pandemic situation, then you have to do it online. Okay, and that will be done. Both the cases, it will be done jointly by the external as well as internal examiner will do that. Okay, guys. So this is all about your theory and practical examination method and the way it is going to conduct. So I hope that you like this video. Kindly like, subscribe, and share this channel so that we can come up with the more videos relevant to your field. Okay. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye bye.